Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications on my new videos to please hit the subscribe button below. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, well, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, this topic it actually came to me a while back, and I can't believe it's taken me a couple of months to video this or record this, but here it is. And it is about, I think, one of the most understated, but one of the most powerful skills and tools that you can have under your spiritual arsenal if you want to live a spiritual life successfully, or if you want to live a religious life successfully, if you want to live a mindful life successfully, or just in general, if you want to live a high quality kind of life in general, successfully. And that is the power of intention, of intending. Now, when I looked up the word intention, it is something that you want to do and something that you're going to do. So off the bat, right off that definition, you can already see that intention carries with it a certain kind of power. It is a powerful word, and it is a declaration. Anything that you intend carries with it the signature of, yes, this is what I want to do. Yes, I'm going to do it. And yes, it's going to happen for me. And I think one of the best examples that I can give you, or rather one of the best uses that I can showcase to you, is one conversation that I had with my friend Lisha. Her name's Lisha. Shout out to you, girl. Lisha is one of my good friends. She's one of my prettiest friends. She's one of my smartest friends, and she's very religious. So she is in love with her religion, which is a beautiful thing for anyone to have, if they are religious or if they are mindful or spiritual. So I asked her last year, what is the most powerful thing, or what is the most important thing when it comes to praying? Like, how do you pray? I asked her, what are the most important components of the prayer? And I thought that she would tell me something the likes of like reverence, or perhaps a certain kind of humbling or humility attached to it. But what she actually told me was that when she prays, she approaches it from a standpoint of, yes, she's asking for something, but that it's also already done. That God, the God of her knowing, had already fulfilled that request, even if it was a request. And that is what an intention is. When it comes to setting intentions for our life, for whatever we want to manifest, whatever we want to experience, or even just intentions for your own personal growth. Like, for example, I intend to be the best version of myself, right? You always approach it from a standpoint of it already being done. And that is why it is so important and so powerful. The intention is not just this thing, this concept that we put in our minds, but it's actually the concept, the feeling, the power that we give it. And this kind of power is what manifests. This kind of power is what shows the universe that we are pretty serious about it, and we do want to experience this in our lives, For example, for Elisha, when she prays, she's coming from a standpoint, again, of yes, she is requesting it, but yes, she also has that faith and knowing that it is already done. It's almost already like a thank you to the God of her knowing, right? And it is the same way when it comes to, let's say, conscious manifesting. When I consciously manifest something, I intend for it from a standpoint of it's already done and I'm already actually saying thank you. I pray as well because I'm a Catholic, and I also approach it from that standpoint, asking for something, but at the same time knowing that this request will be fulfilled. It will be, it will be, basically. Same thing with manifesting. When I consciously manifest something, I approach it from that standpoint. It is a request, but at the same time, it will be. It already is, right? It's already mine. That thing that I've been requesting for is already mine. When it comes to living a mindful life, the power of intention can help you to really be more decisive, so to speak. When you intend for a more mindful life, it will be presented to you. A more mindful way of living will be presented to you. More processes and things that could help you in this journey will be presented to you. And even if you're not very consciously, if you're not a conscious manifester, or you're not really into like mindfulness or even spirituality in general, just intending to have a good life is already halfway. You're already halfway there. The fact that you intended for it, the universe has no choice, or the God of your knowing has no problem in giving you that, So really, intention is one of the most powerful things we can have as a spiritual person. If you relate to spirituality, if you, as a mindful person, if you are living a mindful life, as a religious person, if you're living a very religious life, or someone who just wants to have quality life in general. Now, some people ask me, how do I intend? And it's actually pretty easy. The first step actually is to be clear on what you want, because a lot of people don't get what they want because they are not clear. People keep going back and forth in their mind. It's like going to a restaurant and saying, oh, maybe I want this, maybe I want that, maybe I want this, I want that. And the waitress is just there, just staring at you, waiting for your order, but they don't know what you want because you keep going back and forth. So the first thing is actually clarity. What is it that you want? Be very clear, no matter how specific it is. In fact, the more specific it is, the better, because that is really going down to the nitty-gritty of clarity, right? So be clear about it. Second, have the supporting thoughts in your mind and the supporting emotions within you. So let's say, for example, just an example, you want $1 million. So in my mind, it's very clear that I want $1 million. Now, what thoughts am I going to take when it comes to these intentions? I am going to think that $1 million is easy to come by, that I'm deserving of that $1 million, and I'm going to feel happy that I am deserving of that $1 million, and that if I can move it to the extreme, I'm going to be already thankful that I have that $1 million already. And that can actually be the intention already, that kind of setting in your mind and in your heart. It's very manifesting, I know, and it actually is an intention to manifest, but that in itself is already the intention. If you want to, you could say it in affirmation form, which is basically, thank you that I already have my $1 million. Thank you that I'm already enjoying my $1 million, So it could be also in an affirmation kind of form. But basically, that's it. And the more you have faith, the more you put faith into your intention, the more you really get into your intention, basically, the faster it'll come to you. The more faith that you have that this thing that you've been asking for, that your intention, the more faith that you have that your intention is being answered, being listened to, that it is already on the way to you, then the faster it'll come to you, no matter what is being presented to you currently. All right? So, intention, very powerful. And by the way, as a little side note, when it comes to Reiki as well, intention is also one of the most powerful things that you can apply if you are a Reiki healer, and the receiver as well. I always intend when I have Reiki sessions, when I do Reiki sessions, I always intend that my client comes out feeling much better, and that they have received all the tools and the information that they need in order to improve themselves and their quality of life. And I always intend to be safe as well from any negative energies. And I always intend to connect directly to the loving energy, to the loving source, the purest form of love and light energy that there is, and the most positive form of loving light energy there is. So intention is extremely powerful. If you could just do intention in order to improve your life, or in order to experience, everything that you want to experience, that would be enough, actually. Just have that intention, and if you follow through with your faith, you're good as gold. You are good as gold. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Again, shout out to Laisha. Wisdom in all of that entire conversation that I had with her was filled with wisdom, and I love it so much. If you like this video, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online, for now, of course, here are the details. And that's it for now. Stay happy, stay healthy, practice intentions, have a go at intentions, and see how your life transforms for you. Okay? That's it. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.